teenage Peter Parker stumbles upon his father's home office, only to find it ransacked. His parents, Richard and Mary Parker, quickly grab a stack of secret documents, leave Peter in the care of Aunt May and Uncle Ben, and vanish without a trace under mysterious circumstances. Years later, a teenage Peter Parker navigates the halls of Midtown Science High School, dealing with social awkwardness and the sting of bullying. Despite his struggles, he secretly harbors a crush on Gwen Stacy, who, to his surprise, feels the same. While digging through his father's old briefcase, Peter uncovers clues that connect his father to Dr. Curt Connors, a scientist at Oscorp who specializes in cross-species genetics. Peter sneaks into Oscorp and stumbles upon a lab filled with genetically engineered spiders. One of them bites him, and he soon discovers he's gained incredible spider-like abilities: enhanced strength, agility, speed, heightened senses, and the power to cling to walls. Meanwhile, Dr. Curt Connors, who has lost his right arm, is immersed in experiments aimed at regenerating limbs using lizard DNA. Peter uncovers the missing piece of his father's research, the decay rate algorithm, and shares it with Dr. Connors, revealing the link between Connors and Richard Parker. As Peter begins experimenting with his newfound powers, tensions at home escalate. After a fierce argument with Uncle Ben, Peter storms out. While searching for him, Ben tries to stop a robbery, but is tragically shot by the thief, dying in Peter's arms. Overcome with guilt, Peter vows to find the criminal responsible. To keep his identity hidden, he creates a suit, dons a mask, and crafts mechanical web shooters, embarking on a new path as a vigilante. During a dinner with Gwen's family, Peter learns that her father, Captain George Stacy, sees the masked vigilante Spiderman as a dangerous threat to the city. Later, feeling the weight of his secret, Peter opens up to Gwen, revealing his true identity. This revelation deepens their connection and brings them even closer. Under pressure from Oscorp executive Rajit Ratha to start human trials, Dr. Connors refuses to risk innocent lives and ends up fired. Desperate, he tests the serum on himself. While it successfully regenerates his missing arm, it also transforms him into a terrifying humanoid reptile, the lizard. Now fully mutated, Connors attacks Ratha on the Williamsburg Bridge, putting innocent civilians in danger. Peter tracks the lizard to the sewers, where Connors discovers Peter's true identity after finding a camera with Peter's name on it. Furious, Connors retaliates by attacking Peter at his school, triggering a chaotic battle between the two. During their confrontation, Peter learns that Connors intends to release a biochemical agent from Oscorp Tower, planning to transform the entire population of New York into reptilian hybrids in an attempt to eliminate humanity's perceived weaknesses. Captain Stacy and his officers corner Spider-Man, but in the heat of the moment, Stacy uncovers Peter's secret identity and decides to release him, knowing Peter is the only one who can stop Connors. Meanwhile, Gwen creates an antidote to reverse the mutation, and Peter disperses it through Oscorp's ventilation system. The antidote works, curing the city's residents, including Connors of the mutation. However, in the chaos, the lizard fatally wounds Captain Stacy. As Peter holds Gwen's father in his final moments, he vows to protect the city, carrying the weight of the loss. In his final moments, Captain Stacy asks Peter to promise he'll stay away from Gwen to keep her safe, knowing the danger his secret life brings. Heartbroken, Peter agrees. Despite the promise, both Peter and Gwen struggle with their separation, each unable to fully move on. Peter, still deeply in love with Gwen, hints that he may not be able to keep his word, leaving their future uncertain.